What's your name? Sarah. What's your open eye?
What about with the Then you already know.
How you gonna know? Okay, so you business have to watch each and every one of everybody. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay.
Check that again.
Yeah.
Check whether the label is okay or not, or water is okay or not. If water is not okay, you will pull it out. If any complication is okay, you will pull it out. This is verifier, second verifier.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the watch live coverage from the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. This is the Minister of Employment and Labour, where say just take up that office there as new office. So over the past weeks, they inspect factories and other workplaces to see how they operate and the working environment and the condition of service for the Sierra Leone and the way they work at the factory. So today we don't kind of King's factory in Grafton. Also we don't kind of inspection tour. Waiting to go on at the factory and how the workman there. Now the factory they fear. So after the inspection, you go talk to the workman them. They know what's their concern. If the working condition now this factory they in accordance with the labor laws of the country. The minister there with a deputy, including the permanent secretary. So this now King's factory starting to produce water and some beverages. Permanent secretary also there with the deputy minister, with other staff of the ministry also there in this inspection tour. Some of the machines that they purify the drinks, then when they produce, and then they show the minister, and also the likes of Front Top and other Beverage drink, then and all that they show them the produce also. I'm not in our factory, so the noise, I know we'll get to what they say, but and they explain to the minister the process where this drink they pass through, including hygiene. Yeah. So as you see at the factory, a lot of Sierra Leoneans in the work now. Hey, look, everywhere there are Sierra Leoneans working here. So the Ministry of Employment and Labor can kind of inside there for see how we Sierra Leoneans in the work now, if they work in a better condition, or then get issues them where they will talk to the minister for address.
Okay, so these are the two products we do, water and beverage.
So like where everybody been come inside, everybody wearing protective gears, sitting outside where they produce something where the people and they consume. So now they left the factory for come outside, everybody they removing protective gears where they gear, including me the cameraman. So the place safety come first. Yeah. Hey, be careful, now be Insta. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, किसी को लग जाएगी.
Hey, Minister.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Something there for.
Be careful. All right, okay. So normally where the minister can do the enter there, and then ensure say engage management first, later engage the workers them for a reform them. So then they currently show the minister the extension we then they undertake. And on all know that extension they are then for need human beings. And what am I for work here? So more jobs. So now they see an extension, and also Oba SF. Another construction they go on now.
We are the only private sector inside the Swaray who was entertained by IFC, International Finance Corporation. When they saw our
that's a vote of trust and confidence in what we do. Yeah, that's
when they saw our planning, especially this agriculture, we want to encourage for farmers and inside the Swaray. Then after that, they entertain us with a loan facility.
Oh yes.
I think we read inside I read that.
So this now expansion where they go on right now, the factory.
According to the more the lines, more the employment can be created.
So what is done more employment?
We are happy that most Leoneans will have an opportunity to get decent jobs. It will expand the tax base. And all of this will help fulfill the Excellency's commitment to create 500,000 jobs in the next 5 years.
That's what we are here.
Oh yes, so we can work together on many areas. Where there are compliance issues, we'll support you to rectify that. Where you need support, I'm sure government is quite happy and willing to support. As long as it will contribute to broadening the tax base, as long as it will create more jobs for Sardinians, because we want our young people to have jobs. They say an idle brain, an idle mind is the devil's work.
Exactly, sir.
So we want to keep everybody busy so that we all have an equal stake in the peace and stability of the country. Thank you very much. It might be a good idea. So you say you want to you continue the same line of business here and expand and include a juice factory.
Juice factory.
Yeah. So that's interesting. That sounds music in my ears. Okay, so that's very good. It might now be time to talk to the employees just to get their side, get a feeling.
Alaji Kamara, what they ask the location, although I put on at the headline, Grafton. Grafton, the factory there. So now we go talk to the employees, them, the Swaray and all the work. Because the ministry in concerned that for the welfare of workers, for ensure their working condition is conducive.
I don't travel down this way, but I didn't know there was a factory here. Well, it was never my job to know.
And now you know.
Well, yes, because there's reason to know. For the most part, man, when they do they will bring more in from other side.
Yeah. Especially this one top. I feel that kind of thing. One of my favorite drink.
Really?
Yeah, that fun top. I've been saying foreign drink.
So senior leadership team will leave us. So we and them are no more talk. Yeah, we're not going left way. We'll talk to them man for man. We set. All them papi then did all talk heart to heart.
So now all our Salomon there.
Hey gentlemen, how wanna do, bro? So, and it's all want to talk, they also represent the views, Sure? Okay. Well, look, I'm Mohamed Swaray. I'm the Minister for Employment, Labour and Social Security. Before now, I've been in information and communication from Sabia. Yes, so today we'll say, we don't go now a few places for go do inspection. What's in the essence of the inspection? We want to see whether the company is then the one comply with health and safety regulations that are in our law books. Then we want to be sure whether then the whole one are fine. Yeah, because that's very important. We now our people there. Now when the government get the obligation or look after them, or make sure so when they live and work in a decent environment and are treated with dignity. So we come for confirm now and then. We want for be sure whether then the pay when waiting the law say, and then at the law back say you can pay past that one day if you able pay past that. We want for be sure if we get when they pay for social security contributions for NASIT. We want for be sure boku all that in and they will get it. Whether when I get contracts there, was that very important. You know, boku thing them. I bring the expert in for you in this. The Deputy Minister, this Mohamed Amin Dumbuya, Deputy Minister, this is the Commissioner of Labour, this is the high power delegation of NAB. This is the permanent secretary, this is the Labour Party, the Deputy for Labour and Industrial Relations, this is the Aponte, and we can send forth for Kanche, Bowie Camp. Fidelia there and the journalists were all there. Now visit this whole shit very seriously. I know how long I take and so we don't see this before. The one that we don't see before, not to be on the main administration. It's different. We want to make a real difference in the lives of the people. Yeah? When I hear the pardon talk say we want to create 500,000 jobs in the next 5 years. Not at all. Yes, but the one who did first, we want to follow see how people in the fair or how in the cheap. You know, and what is the reason why I tell people that they excuse me? I want to talk heart to heart me on that person not going to talk, they look over his shoulder like the afraid. But one of the things I want for assure, and then the law say, when I get rights as people then for belong to union, or speak freely, what will not go agree for, not for long now undermine the business. Because the business, they contribute to tax, not to so. The business, they create jobs for them. I always say, can go in an area, you know, the mommy said, wait for you, month done, something come. So that they will not go agree. But we want law will work in the right environment with dignity, with respect, without molestation, violence, and other people come. So I want for your reform.
Yes, sir. I want to say something, sir.
Yes, sir.
First of all,
yes, sir.
I want to tell you my 2020
yes, sir.
I will feel that this not going to be the first, it not going to be the last.
Yes, sir.
I'm not a chief driver.
Yes, sir, chief.
And then as you see me, so not like safety and not yet. I don't complain now several times. And then two, I believe so forget medical facility. You know, get my first state treatment of the and until then, we go lunch, we not get lunch. And I order now one day. There's no transportation. They say they put on all for salary. How much do they pay me? And then if you post in count today, the new me don't take now so until like 3 years, and the same salary I get. Then one. Then two, as you see we all. Now this is for the come, of course, in the Grafton provider. This now the past 2 years. Now put on some of them on their way this issue and a new one they give them. We not get title for say for the people we complain but I say this not it. We then increase some fee, now they give the whole come on treat the dirty. So how we be able to get for replace this? Because we use one solution. You understand? Then constrain that we get them. And then for say labor and the can also for the check queen for you know how we do. Of course I don't take now to complete 3 years. You not sit for more don't snap. They're not sit ID card it. Now they're not whether they pay for it, many pay for me, I don't know. So I don't tell them say nobody try follow me see if now 10 man they let them agree, nobody go follow up with NASIT.
NASIT go car next week. The team from NASIT go car next week at the tail end. Follow can confirm.
Yes, sir. Of course, you know now. Safety now only in the money they give safety. When the season come, now the season they give them boot. And then they put them sound one, you know where expensive I will put her on in the together. Now one, two, will not be I don't tell them they give overall, you the river they talk to get break down. They don't know much car with it. And then we allow us to travel again. Especially like me, they travel every week. I go walk minimum. And they're not facilitating nothing else until we get drinks. With the sofa I say you play with on you know them lick you on. We ask them to shoot one, they sack you.
Sorry,
you understand? Yes, sir.
Very different job. Yes, no. So they need for relation. Talk about allowance. What is the allowance?
Allowance like yes, sir. Like we are the go so.
How much is allowance?
40,000 again. Before the common house, I buy 20,000 to pop. You don't say. Because I go for check for my family. Now know how they do. Understand? And then not like see at the left, them where are they go? Not there. So some of them constrain and they help with you. And then if you then the young man they are waiting there, so then take it with one boat to bring to the sack there. Now they normally don't happen now. So man they resign because of the pressure. They go to internal house, not get their facility and they will not provide that. And then please we beg for the improvement in the health system. The marking damage now and the
Yeah, I want for hearing about that damage. Yeah. Tell me more about that.
like we work out trolley and if they enter the wrong house pockets, we work out that trolley. So my you know you just can put the trolley down for not by foot. Or for not by foot the damage is so my they go there 2 days, 3 days. You understand? And the way you have sense can be obvious. You mark it.
Okay.
And they say a monthly the work. Why that for put the salary when a monthly the work? I believe say when they work that monthly they get permission when they say, okay, buddy, we can wait now the reason we need to have it. You must get it. Someone can work throughout. You know, they are absent. We must take one day, we say, we'll take a rest. It's not hard work. Not like that, no provision. So, some of renting and they are comfortable now. Let's take you now come. And I pray that this is not going to be the first visit. And I will continue for the final and check it. Thank you so much.
I'll tell you plenty, thank you. Now this kind of engagement I want. Because every guy will spend the whole day, nobody knows talk to me, nobody sabi. Okay? So we'll name it. We'll go for a reason now because all contracts before the issue and the first of bringing out to we law attest and the Ministerial for Labor.
And some of them think that will talk to sack you and the man hide them.
Nobody needs sack nobody for this.
You don't have
Listen, me know they say would have been kaya before they no kaya. This is me. It didn't happen at the razor out there. I said if you come on there, anything happen now, when I will be at the full force of the law. Oh no, they happen now. Come on.
Thank you, sir.
You don't know, now talk to me. Anything happen now.
Any other department?
Anyone who want to feel free for talk. Now they are the beginning conversation, so what go inside.
Assistants, subsidy.
Are you a union man, so you for able to talk
Also
man.
representative from the production department. My name is Mohammed Sanko.
Yes.
Of course, I don't been at this company since 2019. Up to now, no permanent contract. Only give me contract upon contract. He signed 3 months contracts over 3 or 4 to this company. And then again, not for only this man, this man don't take care as senior driver, he don't take care pass almost say. Now only contractor is signed. The company only look on people for permanent. They go take people out in an country. You can't learn them. You can't learn them. You like where they pay as experts more than $1,000, $2,000, where you they pay like low salary. You understand, sir? And that's the main cause of it. If they can't the brother that you can't learn the perfect one, and they don't service will change. They give the same now out of the company. If you even yourself do a little mistake, they're not a mistake. Always they're perfect. Always them perfect. Even if self do a little mistake, they will try for pull out of the company. And of course, this way, like what we talk to. Now you go tell them, you know, say we are 2-3 people where they get for engage now after this. You go engage and say, what are they the talk? Wait the talk. They get for put focus on me for this particular.
Nothing happen after this.
After you get for focus on me and put pressure on the supervisor for put pressure on me. Not to like say they put pressure on the supervisor, we put pressure for so that we will get faults, we will go lose some job. And we will not want to let that happen. We just need let things go peaceful now because this is our lovely country. We need peaceful environments. Not like we said the last time we do a strike, our salary, the management looked for each and decided for raise up small team. They decided for made an increasement of salary. Okay. Yeah, and then promise also say that they give permanent to people. Permanent. But the request, where they request, they say 3. And which of course people are there we don't take more than how many years? How many years? 3-4 years. We deserve saying labor law when they work for a company for more than 1-2-3 years, you deserve a permanent. Because if like the company only did if you don't just say go, because when the contract done after 1-2-3 years or 6 months, they go for but you don't say for 3 years now, no permanence, no nothing. You don't understand. So they decide for add up small salary for that. They promise say then go permanent. Then go permanent. But we not share it with them, not just promise.
Yes,
because until where they don't they do.
Waiting at the minimum now. When the job was salary, let's get figures.
Oh, the minimum wage. Now they pay for 62,000. 62,000 per day. No, let's
so not all man,
not all man they work monthly. So we get casual workers, we get monthly workers.
Now they mark each person 62,000 per day.
Okay.
Yeah, if you work 8 to 5 o'clock. Monthly. Then a weekly, they mark the 48,000 per day. If you work 8 to 5 o'clock. Whilst the overtime now 8,000 per hour. If you work above 5 now to 8 o'clock, we do 3 hours overtime.
Where you work public holidays, how do they do them?
It's the same.
No slot for public holidays. You want to say something? You know, Papi, but they don't talk for you. Come. Everybody not afraid to not then they do pussy.
My name na Alpha Ibrahim Kabia. Just like this, we come with them always don't talk. I just want to ask small.
Yeah.
When you don't talk with like 80%. We just want to ask small because
Not 20%.
we don't tell you, we don't reach the game. We don't take care 3 years, 8 months. But the pressure no easy. You been tell the massive for big guarantor. After we don't change 2 brand new truck, we don't thief, we don't do nothing. So we for big guarantor. Frustrate me, no all kind of pressure they get. But we don't because of you know the way for the ball, but it's not really easy for me. This man so we go apply any week, we go apply fast. We don't take 3 or 8 months. I mean the oldest year by have, but it's not really easy for me. The pressure is too much. The former minister be the carrier, but you know the guy accept. He may talk to himself. Not be the carrier, the man there. You know the guy can't talk to me so. So we just there in a state of dilemma. We just there by God the anomaly, but you know because no protection, no nothing. Anything we do to me now. Just imagine man don't take care 3 or 8 months. You don't change 2 brand new truck. You know, thief, you still go big and guarantor. So it's really crazy. Well, I go up and the load will cost 70, 80 million. You know, but car cost 500 million. Now I hold the motor car. It's like go big and guarantor. It's really crazy. You know, so you really follow the case now, but it's not really easy for me. You don't tell bro, we expect after 6 months for staff because we're supposed to work 3 or 8 months. You know, I'm sure the man is competent for work for you. 6 months for all the company work.
Yes, okay.
I don't do that for 2 years. Also, 6 months they staff me. But yeah, 3 or 8 months, just tell me that staff, me have contact with me. So it's not really easy for us.
Okay, any more with the last person? Or Claire, man don't talk for where?
Female.
Pass on to where they don't talk it.
Female.
I'm gonna say the woman in the rookie side. Yes, Mohammed.
Well, I just want about here to me brother.
I've been fixing at something new. You want about chest? If you know new, you know left hand, you don't talk out. Yes, like a
We don't think, like me now 4 years plus.
Are you not the grandpa?
But then I don't start for it. Still no more. This contract. Then some of the man they poison the act. Some man they left about 40 people they would have left. Because well, you know get nobody they talk for you now. Any small trade you need review. So we get big one now we say we there for the take their issue there, minor issue, we there for the talk for about nobody talk. Anything they not do I say they left.
When I belong to a union,
well, you know get nobody.
Who council now?
Face. And when they pay labor, take you not get labor card, you not get nothing. Face. So they constrain.
Yeah, but I can't have another talk to them. She's just going. No, now on camera they don't talk. They have said it on camera. So long left for one day. Now they're talking the truth. Yes, baby.
Yes, sir.
I want to let you feel free, huh? And talk what you think say not the issue now. Because we want for able to engage with our leadership, huh? Let them change most of the situation and because now law, yeah, not afraid for talk. Nothing happen to anybody who don't can't talk on camera now. Now that's the beginning conversation with them. Because it didn't have the Employment Act, we not get right for associate, for form unions. It didn't have the Constitution, we not get right for speak out freely, right? As long as we not disrupt the working environment. So yes, baby.
Okay, I name Emma Suma.
Yes.
Let me say. Site line inspector for production.
What's in our work they mean?
Well, now we're in charge for inspect the digging. Like we do observe and we look for the the rubber, if we get any fault, we will complain. Then if the stop are not good, we will complain. Then at the same time, the label, if it's not good, we will complain. Then it gets, who said that they write the date. Now me they in charge of that machine will be by me. So when the date not work, I they complain, then they can adjust that. Well, in terms of the issues that will happen, now yeah, so or waiting the morning away. You say you're not going to know everybody in your view if they're not all meeting. Yeah. So you're not going to know waiting the affect person. But like for me on side and some of the one that went at the year, like now the salary in business, because it depends on the distances the way they come and the challenges the way they face on the way where they come for work. So like now then the more now we they complain for even the last time we get strike now where they add for add for this small. So like now the salary more now the problem. The salary. Because you say you salary now you get for know how you able manage for keep or another take care of yourself as a worker or another your family in the house. The transport business now more. Me I come up every junction, they come every day, come and go. I know what I spend, including the lunch where they can eat. So like now then they will be emphasize on more now. Then like now the factory this way I see, they can work here past 1 year. They get no permanent business. But then we don't complain and then we don't see the defense solution towards that. So like now then the more I see the more I don't know for others, but me, now then the more collect. I don't understand what factory issues because I just don't see to us. They try to forget for liable forward medication. So like for the moment, I manage here between the range till I see I able get what I want to go forward medication. Like I hear and they say after 6 months where you don't work with factory, they will permanent you or do you most of the facilities. But yeah, we know they get them at all. Because them say the factory too young. They say the factory too young. They wait till they say well the factory young. And when they see them they put building here, they put here and they put here and all that inside and at the same time we try for adjust inside and they so now the more now the problem here.
Okay. Una thank you. Really glad you are able to make yourselves available at no notice for get this family conversation. I want to assure you say government care about una welfare and then we place there. Because una sabi the power in big thing we call it is a human capital development, not so. Now motor man are the most valuable asset we get in this country. Even more valuable than diamonds, iron ore, than everything else. So now that make the president do all these investments in human capital development. I want to assure you now say anybody who don't talk on camera now, no reprisal and nothing no they happen. Nobody no they take action against them because you talk. Because now right now they will guarantee that the Employment Act 2023 is also guaranteed under the 1991 Constitution. Yeah? We to go say no more, we not remain peaceful, we not do what we not supposed to do. The government not supposed to fight for people there. We as government go for make sure say the thing within the law. Then we party there, we fully implement it. Some of the things that we don't talk about. Yeah, because the clear and labor law, you know, go the continuously give contract. That means you need that person there for a permanent role. You know, we understand that with the raise out there. We don't raise issues about break, about holidays, about transportation. None of them contract and say we'll not attest to us. So now they will begin. We would want all contracts, all employment contracts, whether not permanent or not contract. So it's supposed to come at the Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security for all attest to them. Again, we take responsibility. If nobody don't talk to us before, a tragic failure of leadership on your part as a ministry. And then people they are aware there, we'll go back now. All man sabi, our people are speaking up. If we don't deliver, they will speak up. Now responsibility or then are leadership positions they have for make sure so we serve them. I mean the power goes to there under all man with lost confidence in government because we have failed. We know to do the thing now for do. So I want to assure you and say this is not to talk shop. We'll meet with them. We'll talk to them straight and to get a particular attention on here. Next week Nasit get for Canada for follow-up on Nasit issues there. That's number 1. Number 2, we're going to make sure all the contracts there, we're going to look at them and the other compliance issues there. Even the health and safety issues there, about the safety boots, about dancing, and they all want to don't raise. And the people then they walk tight and not see nobody gets safety harness. Nothing all day. So we understand dancing there. The one that will be sitting in the office say go happen. Anybody who sit down in the office, you go for go help you work for cook. Because we have to be on the road. I don't go around and know the stories and how they get serious. We cannot accept this. When I don't talk about people that want to come in for that category of jobs when they get conversation. When I don't hear it say, would they review the work permit? My predecessor, Mr. Timobin, do the work permit act. Categories of job the way they bring in a non-Sierra Leonean for Cantu. The other categories they they bring up. And even the fees there would increase because when the fees are low, they make all my one bring anybody for any kind of role. So there are many reforms that are on the way. But on ourselves, who don't talk, when I don't clap, I don't say the typical Saloma who say, oh, get attitude though. Yeah? A Saloma who can't say, hey, bribe in the rain, I make a call it. Yeah? Also let them not bring them brother there. Who say go for put your best foot forward. Yes. I know Saloma go say, na traffic. If you left early, traffic not to catch you. As a low mango there, you can't say, mango take a hide in a bag. In other places, they are all bugged by CCTV. So if you take a hide in a bag and catch it and they sack you. Me say na in my last role as a HR person, I don't sack beaucoup people there for theft. Yeah? So now the issues here, as we talk, government go do what we supposed to do for make sure so our jobs are protected. But who say gratitude, man knock Ramadan and money, where you grab PC, all man like fall picking. By the time they're going to give instructions, they know all this. Yeah, but the issues are this brother, they not grow well now. So, I don't suppose the man and say how they do so. I don't push. So now the issues then this. We're going to tell them, we stand very strongly for people there. So man, inshallah, we will not fail you. I want for assure on that. The president very committed, he don't give me strong mandates. And myself, after the mandate, I go to Asipa, or they can begin compliance or do enforcement. They will come put me, oh man, go come put me, oh. They say, go ahead and do your work. I'll get you back. So that one day, now they give me the liberty while they talk so. So I know say I am covered, very well covered. Yeah? Una thank you next week. Madam, next week be here answering. Yeah? We talk to una people there, una said they will encourage them for call staff meeting. And I will tell you that the thing they go for do. But they make sure say we not they abandon here. Yeah? Yes, sir. We not thank you. But strikes, clear procedures and for strikes. I know say we not be the council we because nothing say we're not useful to now. Yeah, no, we're not for lose hope. I understand. Myself I've been in on a position there, nobody knock I will feel so. But the town I said this is a new day in the Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security. I want to take in trust or come on out to the owner say see. Yeah? I want for Leone believe we strike and another way couple about them do strike or not so. When I know the rules how the government strike, government want industrial peace and harmony. We will not want some consumption at the workplace. Yeah? We want let all my go about let the employer benefit, owners benefit. So do I want to tell you that. When I thank you. Allah Omar return to work. God bless you all. Yeah? We want to ask questions. Okay, ask one question. Okay, so me Mohamed Rahman Swaray, me the Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security. I've been in the Ministry of Information and Communications. 5.5 years I talk for government. So government say like I back like I say I will do this. Now the other colleagues ready. The deputy minister there, the commissioner of labor there, the man always always responsible for now if we not get it right. We wait there. I can't read them about it, I can't see you. This is about more now, I go hold this and this when I come. This and two. Most are being more. Let us show their name there because if it's not right, not there.
Yeah, name Mr. John Carlo.
The commissioner this is don't retire now. But before he left, let's change the situation. Not so?
So yes, I want one one more.
Yes.
Like Akiyeri, at times they say people they connive like in terms of labor and not resign it, but people where they resign, like here we don't get people where they resign. And they can talk say where labor and they come, some man they connive. And I don't ever get them kind of people.
I don't hear it that one day. Mister don't hear it, but under my own watch. Anybody will do that one day, and go help your wife for cook at the Saka.
Thank you.
So, fumble them on the workers them concerns. The minister don't engage the workman them. Several sides of where they go. The people are always they talk say previous. This minister when come, he always they engage the workers them for area from them. They always they make that remark there. So this now we don't Sierra Leone people them. Government get for fight for them and ensure say themselves execute their own responsibility as Sierra Leone and as Sierra Leone workers. You know? And all the minister now. So the minister they will talk to the employers and now let them get concrete agreement. And I see people in the comment section they raise concern whether they will sack them. The New Employment Act 2023 it make it very, very clear. Workers and get right for join union, workers and get right for talk. You need sack person for letting talk. Now they're right. So the minister that assured and say let them not afraid, let them not worry, the law protects them.
I hope the interaction with our liver was...
Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting throughout, very interesting views, yeah. So it's good. Thank you very much, first of all, for opening your doors to us at almost no notice. You know, even though we have powers under the law to get into every place and inspect at no notice, but we have been quite cooperative. We did not need to use the law. We appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes. We have had very useful interaction with the staff. First, they are very grateful for the jobs you have continued to give them, even in the midst of these difficult economic challenges. They know in other places people are being laid off, you have continued to keep them. So on behalf of government, we want to thank you, first for believing in Sierra Leone, for investing here, and for employing Sierra Leoneans. I think that's very, very important. They also tell me there were plans, or there are plans on the way to increase their salaries. I want to thank you in advance for that. Right? I think that is very, very important. Okay, so I have quite a laundry list of concerns. They are not complaints. They are concerns from them, but for us, it is a complaint for us from the ministry. Yeah. So we want to raise these ones. Contracts. There are people here who have been on perpetual contracts for the longest time. We want to encourage you under the law. That is not the spirit. We want to encourage you to take practical steps to change their status.
We are on it.
Yeah, so today we'll leave you out the timeline, right? Yeah.
We are on it.
Yeah, so you'll give us an estimate of when this will be done, so that we, because we also have to report at the end of all these visitations. This is not the first place we are coming, eh? At the end of all these visitations, we have to report to His Excellency. We were at the Chinese Stadium Hostel the other day, we were at King's Food the other day, we were at Sumuya, Sarah Tropical, the Dole Company, we were at Mackey's. All of these places. So at the end of the day, we are doing a comprehensive report for His Excellency's attention. So that's very important. Yeah? So I would like clear timelines when this will be resolved. But this is not the only issue. There are issues around transportation. you know, how we have been able to help our other clients. I know it's difficult, but if you can provide, you know, allowances might probably cost you forever. How about thinking of a model, you know, to drop and pick up staff at the end of shifts when they break off? I mean, that will save you a lot of cost. Otherwise, you have to think of, you know, giving them something to offset transportation.
Okay, right.
Yeah. There are also issues around medical. You know, so yeah, we know there's a first aid here, which is really good. Not many companies have that. We want to commend you for that. We went to the stadium. We did not have first aid. We had to force them literally to get it there. We said they don't have it on our own, right? Yes. That's not one. Not so, sir. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's what
But we are providing the first aid, and even we have nurse, qualified nurse inside the factory.
Okay. Oh, we'll come to that. Yeah. So, you know, the people are so proud of their employer. They are so proud of their employer. They like what they are doing. They want to be part of the branding process, but they are concerned that you don't give them the polos all the time. The t-shirts. You know, they are proud of who they work for. They want to go out there in town and bluff that I work for A, B, C, D. So we're asking that you consider that.
Okay, we will consider, then we will order for some.
They want to bluff with the polo. I think that's good for the business.
No, that's good for the business. Yeah, we can have free advertisement outside.
Yes, that's the whole point. Because if they are not proud of what they are doing, they won't even want to be associated.
No, especially we are planning even every year, especially during this festive season. We used to plan for do some promotion, and it will be promotion for us.
Yes. We don't want the polos just issue new polos because visitors are coming. Yeah, please. These are your people. They value this employment. They value this relationship. They are, one of them said, they want this business to expand to be one of the very best in West Africa, even if not Africa. I say, hey, have you shared this vision with the proprietors, the owners of the business? So let us encourage them. Let us encourage them. Yeah. NASIT Social Security. That's quite an issue.
We are paying NASIT.
So they are not aware. So what we have to do is I also supervise NASIT. With management permission, I can send them in here next week so that we can work with you. If there are any issues, they can correct it. Does that work for you?
Well, very much sure of that.
Yes, we'll bring them.
We'll be paying us it. The areas where what happened was they have lots of them filling the forms. They have problem filling the forms. So I called in NASIT, one of the managers last week was here. So he has to cancel most of his NASIT.
So next week we will stay here permanently to do all of those things from site.
Yes.
You know, the other thing for you, even for you, one of the things that will be good for you is periodically you can ask for their statements, your statements. Staff has the right to ask for their statements. So if they know that you are paying for this reflected in their statement, palava don't do. Yeah, so I'm sending NASIT over here next week.
Are you the HR?
I'm active, yes.
Yeah. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, so I'll work with Madam Notila. Yeah. We also want to, you know, so up country, the DSA, the podium or DSA, you might want to consider reviewing that upwards. Because if we send a driver, for example, or a staff from here to go to Kenema, 40,000 leones cannot afford anything. And the important point is, it's best in your interest. They are driving very expensive vehicles. They are carrying your wares, your supplies. You want them to sleep in a nice place so that they don't have a workplace accident on their way coming here. It will affect you because you must carry the damage. A man who catch to your pool because now 40,000 you get, and then we go take small guest house 120 or 200,000. Think about that. In government, it used to be very low. Yeah, they increase it because you know the driver is the most important person. Particularly they drive you, when you sleep on you, brah, now go. So please think about it. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
You know that's not a realistic thing right now in the cause of the current inflation rate. So you want to consider increasing that. Let me say this. There is, you know, I have in my previous career I've been a HR person before. I have sacked many people for theft because they attempted to steal company property or something. So, but what we do in these places is